Hey T Squad, it's me Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea All Shade, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Season 4, Episode 10 review. So we start off the episode with Lisa visiting Whitney at her home. Whitney is just so excited to get a moment to herself because she's been running ragged. So while they're there eating a charcuterie board and chit-chatting, Heather FaceTimes Lisa and asked her to present her at her book reading that she's going to have. So Lisa was like, I'm down 100%. And that's a huge step for them considering where we saw their relationship start from to where it is now. It seems like Heather and Lisa are making big leaps in far as, you know, them becoming friends of some sort. So after she talks to Heather, Whitney tells Lisa that she can't believe she and Monica acted like that at her Prism event. And of course, Lisa is defensive, saying she didn't do anything. She didn't start it. She wasn't yelling. And Whitney like, girl, you was yelling. What? Like Lisa can never take responsibility for anything that she does. Like, she is just so erratic and all over the place and self-absorbed. So Lisa, in her confessional says, maybe I should be mad at her for having a cash bar and no food. Woo, the shade. I honestly, truly feel like Lisa is a friend to no one. None of these women. She don't care about none of these girls. I feel like if the show ends or she's no longer on the show, she wouldn't talk to none of them, to be honest with you. Maybe Meredith, but other than that, she ain't checking for these women. So, after that, Lisa was like, I'm sorry, I don't know what Angie and Monica's side conversations are because her actions don't match her words. So she apologizes, but then she starts up with this whole Monica and Angie situation. Now, I could understand her feeling some type of way towards Angie because you telling me one thing like you don't mess with her, but then when we around her, you all up in her face. I get that. But at the same time, you are a middle-aged woman that's sitting up here policing two women about their friendship and do you mess with her for real? And I don't like you talking to her because I don't like, girl, grow up. Please grow up. Like, you should not even care this much. And it make you look crazy. It really honestly does. So Whitney was like, I think Angie placates to your emotions. Oh, baby, she shouldn't have said that. Lisa get wound up. That's not true. And it's like, girl, calm down. Jesus, take some Benadryl. So Whitney was like, has she ever stood up to you? I think that you're triggered as ish over Angie and Monica. And Lisa was like, I have no problem with Monica other than she upset my friend. I don't care if they're effing friends. If you're calling me saying F Monica, F her. It's like she loses her shit in this lady house. Mind you, one of Whitney badass kids is creeping down the steps listening to their conversation, and here's the lady screaming and hollering, talking about F her. So Whitney was like, go back upstairs. And she was like, you're making my kids scared. They're not used to all of this cursing and things. They're not used to the voices. They think like we're down here fighting. They think that it's WWE down here. They think that you're trying to assassinate me. Oh my God, please calm down, Lisa. Lisa, calm down. My kids don't know what curse words are. This is a post-Mormon house. We don't do that here. Lisa, I love you. You love me. We're a happy family. Lisa, calm down. Please. No 4-letter words. No. It's like, Whitney, your bad tell kids and heard curse words before, and he was not scared. He was being nosy, honey, because he was smirking, child. But anyway, so Lisa, is short-circuiting, and so she calmed down a little bit. And Lisa was like, I just don't want to be lied to at the end of the day. And I get that 100%. But I think that you care a little bit too much. I think that you just don't want Angie to like Monica because you don't like Monica. And the reasons for you not to like Monica are stupid. You don't like the fact that she read you for filth on that bus in Palm Springs and you have yet to get over it. Like, girl, I would rather you say that than to be going on acting like this is no big deal for you and all of this type of stuff. So after that, Heather visits Mary at her home. And this was by far my favorite scene of the night, child. So this is her first time coming to Mary's house. She gets the grand tour. And Mary's house is like Willy Wonka Breakfast at Tiffany's realness. Like, it's just a hodgepodge of color and shapes and textures. Like, nothing goes together. It's just like whatever mood she was feeling that day, she decided to put in that room. You know, her house is even more discombobulated than Giselle's on the inside. Okay. Yeah, you got old world furniture in this room. Then you got big back chairs like you're in Alice in the Wonderland. Then you got the breakfast at Tiffany's kitchen. It's just like, I don't know what's going on in that house. So I have seen the reports, you guys, about Mary's son. I've seen the photographs and all of that stuff. If you have not seen the photographs or heard, Mary's son has photographs online of him smoking weed and popping pills and stuff. And I think he even allegedly got a DUI, if I'm not mistaken. Like, he got some issues. Like, he out here wilding on the internet. Like, I don't know if she didn't just, her and her husband have given this boy way too much freedom, because remember, he live on one side of the house with a wife she ain't know nothing about, child. So I don't know what's going on with Mary and her son, but yeah. Something needs to happen. I mean, he's not a child anymore. Yeah, I know. I think the boy like at least got to be about 20 now. But yeah, he needs help. He needs help. So I hope and pray that something can be done to help him, because he out here wilding. Anywho, so Mary invited her over because she was like, you know, me and Heather did have a connection, but she wants to confront her about the things that she said about her in her book. So Mary was like, I read the part you wrote about me because it wasn't true. And Heather was like, every word is true. And so she reads the excerpt and it was 100% true. Like, you knew that was Mary Crosby she was talking about. It wasn't embellished. It wasn't slandering. It was like literally Mary. And I felt like she probably went nicer than she could have. So Mary was, Mary was like, you wrote me all bougie and like poised and like I'm like, Mary, you are bougie. And Heather was like, girl, you are. She was like, I think we were careless with the mean things we said about each other, and that's what got in the book. There were harsh things exchanged. And Mary was like, what did you find harsh? Because I thought you were harsh towards me. And Heather was like, you said I don't even know I look inbred. She was like, do you think I look inbred? And Mary says, I do. So if that bothered you, I'm sorry. As much as I was like, I'm proud of you at the end of the day. And Heather was like, thank you. I appreciate that. I welcome that. And this is like, girl, she just told you look inbred again to your face. At least she didn't lie. Like, I don't care what y'all say about Mary Crosby. I love her. I just want to spend a day with her and just see how her mind functions, like how her day goes. She is a fascinating human being to me, honey. The lady told this girl that she looked inbred, and not one lie was spoken. Not one lie. So after that, Meredith and Seth are at their house recording their podcast, and we learned that they were having trouble in their marriage 15 years in. And Meredith decided she wanted to post up at that point. So she says during that time they were very disconnected because, he was very disconnected from her. And that they moved from Chicago with 3 kids to Utah, where if you get divorced, it's not favorable to women. And she was afraid she'd lose her children and be stuck somewhere and that he would leave her. And that's why she had the posting up done. And she said it was nothing financial, but about custody of their children. And he's shocked and says that he's shocked that she thought he didn't love her during that time. And he looking at her like, what? And it just goes to show you how you could be dead on feeling one way and the other person is oblivious. You know what I'm saying? So Seth was like, back then I believed the husband's responsibility to provide the financial support to their family and nothing else. When the kids had issues with homework or whatever, I didn't want anything to do with it, and I apologize for that. And it's so many men that go into relationships and marriage that think that their sole responsibility is just to provide. That's it. No emotional support. I'm not spending time with you, not showing love and affection. As long as I'm taking care of the bills in the household and you don't want for nothing, I'm a good husband and father. And that is so not the case. So thankfully, he sees the error of his ways and he apologized. And they really had a beautiful touching moment, only to realize that they weren't even recording it. Yo, I would have been pissed. So, Monica and her girls are at home when her mom arrives, and she like on panic mode, like put the chains on the door. The enemy is here, honey. So she tells her oldest daughter, to lock the door behind me because I don't want her coming in here. Like, just keep an eye on your little sisters or whatever. So she goes outside and was like, well, what do you want? Like, why are you here? And we learned that they have not spoken since that dinner from hell that they had. So the mom was like, I come bearing gifts. And Monica was like, this is not a gift. Like, this is my car, ma'am. What are you talking about? This is not a gift. This is my car. Okay? And I'm like, in my head, girl, she only brought that car back because it's time for that monthly payment. Like, she ain't trying to pay that monthly bill. That's why she brought the car back. So Monica was like, I can't do this anymore. I can't live with when you get upset or mad, you want to take my car. Exactly. Like, I'm not about to play these games with you, chick. Like, this is my car at the end of the day. Yeah, it's in your name, but I'm the one making payments on this car. It's my car. You just did me a favor. Like, you don't get the right to do that to me every time you feel bad or you get mad at me. Now, I can see if the girl just not paying the note or whatever the case may be. Now, yeah, I'm gonna take it from you, but come on, bro. We saw that you took it because you were mad and you were trying to punish her. So, mind you, this week on the episode, her mama online tweeting and stuff saying that Monica barely paid the note on the car and all of this stuff. Like, the mama's so fame hungry and just so whack. Like, she's gross. So the mom was like, I'm trying to get your attention. I won't do it anymore. You just told on yourself again, you nincompoop. Like, what? So, the mama was like, are you down for therapy with me? We could be the ones to break the cycle. And Monica says in her confession, like, girl, we done did therapy several times and it never works. So Monica take her keys back and tell her mama, you better get to walking because it's about to get cold and dark outside. And she was like, are you serious? She was like, yeah. She was like, can you at least let my granddaughter drive me home? No. And I don't blame her. You think you get to behave the way you do, and just because you come over here acting nice, I'm supposed to forgive and forget? Nah, get to walking home, girl. The mama walked off pissed off. This is fucking shit. Call a Uber, girl. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what you'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Like, girl, no, I don't see it for Monica Mama at all. So it's the day of Heather's book event, and Lisa arrives, and she feels like she's in a weird space with Whitney and Angie. But she really wants to have fun with the good time girl, Heather. Like, now she's clinging to Heather as a friend. So Angie arrives, and Lisa ignores her. So petty. Monica tells Meredith what Lisa said about nobody wants to be her mother, and Meredith was stunned. So Lisa opens up the event singing Away in the Manger, Child, and everybody in the audience looking like, is this a joke? Like, what is going on? So then Monica and Angie kind of like laugh, and you know that pissed Lisa off, child. So Lisa was like, okay, I don't want to sing this anymore. Let's get something more current and new. Let's get something more popping, you guys. Hit it. And then here come Heather with her little choir, and they do a little hymn while Lisa rapping, and it was so cringy, and child, I don't even know what to say, baby. So after that, Heather reads an excerpt from her book, and after that, she and Lisa sit down and they actually have a come to Jesus where they actually understand each other for the first time ever, and they actually bonded somewhat in this scene. And I know, baby, Heather went home and played with herself because she was so happy because she want to be Lisa's friend so bad. I know she was so happy to finally be acknowledged by Lisa Barlow. So Angie, Meredith, and Monica are standing around, and Monica was like, are y'all good? Have y'all talked? And they was looking like, no. So Angie tells Meredith that she, knows that she threatened her family. And Meredith was like, I'm not. And Angie said, you said I could ruin their family. And Meredith is like, but I'm not going to do it. Yo, Meredith is on one, but I'm not going to do it. Duh. Meredith, are you insane? So Meredith don't even want to engage with her. So, she was like, I apologize if you feel that type of way, but I'm about to leave because I don't have time for this. So she leaves. And Angie, in her confessional, thinks that the apology was 100% fake. She doesn't really believe that she's sorry. Once again, Meredith has done nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. Yo, Whitney is the one that started all of this. And I hope that by the time we get to the reunion, people have figured that out and still not coming for Meredith, because I'm going to be pissed. So Heather tells her daughters that she's writing another book and that it'll be a little bit more darker than Bad Mormon, and asks, how they feel about it, and they give her the okay. So Lisa has Angie over at the end of the episode to find out why she feel like Angie hasn't really been her friend lately. Now, mind you, they've only not spoken for a few days. I swear Lisa is stuck in 1992. Lisa really thinks that she is in an episode of 90210. I don't know what's going on with this lady. So Angie comes over with her Joker lips and was like, I feel like you think I'm taking Monica's side. And Lisa was like, wait, I'm confused right now. What bothers me is you tell me you don't like Monica, you don't want to have a relationship with her, and you're not close with her, so the optics don't match the conversation, and it's confusing me. So Angie says she's right, but that they had to sit down and they left off in a good place. But she was like, I'm going to take responsibility because I probably have been wishy-washy along the way at times. And maybe part of the reason why I haven't been clear, am I afraid to be clear? I'm not saying I want to be best friends with Monica. And Lisa was like, wait, why would you be afraid to be clear? Why would you be afraid to be clear? And I was like, this is why, because she's scared of you. So Angie was like, I don't know if you're subconscious, but when you found out I was painting birdhouses at Heather's, you were so upset with me, Lisa. I was afraid to tell you I went to Heather's house until after I went. Girl, you this grown and scared to tell another grown woman about your whereabouts. What's she gonna do to you? Whoop you? Who is Lisa? What? Angie, you was a punk. So Lisa was like, your insecurities in not telling me stuff is not my problem. And I had to agree with her. But Lisa has to realize you are a bully. You threaten people into doing what you want them to do. And if they don't do it, then you discard of them. And Angie doesn't want to be discarded. That's why she jumps when you say jump. So, Lisa was like, I say exactly how I feel. And Angie was like, I'm just going to move forward and keep her at a distance, but still be cordial and kind to her when I see her. That's all. And it's like, girl, if you want to be friends with her, be friends with her. Like, once again, you're doing exactly what Lisa wants you to do because you're afraid of her and you are afraid of the fact that she gonna stop talking to you. Like, what, do she got something on you that you don't want to be revealed? Like, huh? So Lisa was like, I just want more clarity and consistency. I don't ever want you to feel like you can't tell me something. And they hug it out and apologize to each other. Child, this is not a real friendship. Like I said, Lisa is only friends with Lisa, child. Lisa don't care about nobody. Not her kids, not her husband, not nobody. Overall, I'm going to give the episode a B-. Mary was the highlight of the episode for me, honey. I lived for Miss Mary. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about the episode down below in the comment section. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you all, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.